we are live again for the third time today. I've been testing this equipment and I also decided to go into the storage and decide on just 7 pipes that I'm gonna use until the end of the year since I don't want to keep going back and forth to the storage. So that's what I'm going to show you in a little bit. So let me get all this going here. I'm going to set it up so I can see better here on the TV when people come on. And hopefully, I don't have to rely on my glasses all the time. So we'll see. If someone comes on, we'll chat for a bit. And I'll show you the pipes that I decided on doing for the rest of the year. One you guys already seen because it's the one that I've been using. But I made some adjustments to the other ones and put some away and kept some others. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this one, which is actually has become one of my favorite pipes because this stand well, as you can see, I can use it as a church warden, and it comes with another. This is actually the box that it comes in, but it has another stem in there, if you can see. So I get a 2-for-1. I can have a short stem to use it or a nice long stem to use it and relax and just kind of smoke away and you know, which is great. I love church wardens. This is also a very pretty pipe. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very well made. So that would be, I would call that pipe number one for sure. So as you guys come into the stream, just come and say hi, and of course, let me know if you can hear me. I definitely want you guys to let me know. But if everything else looks okay, that's all right. You don't have to let me know. Hopefully, everything is looking fine. I made some adjustments here, and since we are trying this software to uh, have you guys also join the video, if any of you feel so inclined, just let me know. I'm gonna put the link, and you guys can link and join me here, and we can see you face to face and put a face with the name. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and copy that link right now and see how it goes. Let me see if they fix this about the link, because that was one of the problems before. No, they still haven't fixed it. So I'm gonna make it myself. I'm gonna do a copy and paste. Uh-huh. And that way, when anybody wants to come in, they can just click on that. The old-fashioned copy and paste. Here we go. Paste that link in there. And there you go. Now we can do it. If you guys click on that link, you can come on the video and I can see you here and we can talk. So you saw pipe number one. I'm going to go ahead and show you pipe number two. Out of the 7 pipes that I decided to keep here in the apartment, the rest are just going to stay in storage for now. So pipe number two is a Peterson. I'm actually going to keep them in their boxes so I can store them in this ottoman that I have, so I can keep them out of the way. You know, Peterson, they do a nice presentation with the boxes. Just depends what type of Peterson. I got this one from the Pipe Nook, and I love the little bent shape that it has, and of course this gorgeous mouthpiece is just, I love it, and that it sits right there. That makes it even better. So this is pipe number two, and actually I'm gonna keep this one. I think I'm gonna smoke this one in a little bit. All right. pipe number three, and this one I'm going to actually gonna smoke it closer to Christmas time. This is the Christmas pipe that I got during the I think it was last year's Christmas pipe. I could be wrong. It could be the year before, but nevertheless, is this 320 with the green mouthpiece on it, and again, just a gorgeous pipe, and that little white ornament there, as that just makes it even nicer. And this is a shape that, out of all the shapes that I've ever smoked, it's always a good smoker. I cannot say, no matter what I put in here, I never have had a bad smoke with a 320. So that's pipe number three. Moving along, let me see. I'm keeping them here. Make sure I don't. I'm gonna do pipe number four and five. I have them together here. Number four is a corn cob. I could not left the corn cob out, but this is a special corn cob. This was done by, I think his name is EMC Customs, and look at that. Look at the work that he did on that pipe. Um, it's just a special pipe. It's very sturdy. He has, he always does the plugs on the bottom, and it's just a really nice pipe. Really nice pipe. It feels so strong. I feel like not that the usual corn cobs that I feel that they might break. This one feels solid. All right. Moving along, this pipe was actually gifted to me by Mr. Kip, Alan Kip. And let me tell you, it's probably one of my most beautiful pipes that I own. At this time, he was still kind of beginning phases of making pipes. And now, if you go to Instagram and search that Alan Kip, you'll see uh, the amazing work that he's been doing with their pipes. I think they're only getting better and better and better. But this is just a gorgeous pipe. I think he has this label there on the side that says Kip. Hopefully, this thing can focus there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. There you go. All right. So that's the other pipe that I've decided to kind of have here with me, so I don't have to go to storage. And some of these pipes, I know that sometimes we talk about good smokers and all that, but sometimes the pipes, they're just if they look nice and you like them, you almost feel like you're having a better smoke. I think that's part of it too. Liking the pipe and how it looks. The next one is a pipe that was gifted to me by Lady Fire. Hey there, Jethro. How are you? I'm going here through the 7 pipes I decided to keep um, and take out of storage so I don't keep going back and forth since now I'm in an apartment. So you can rewind later and see some of the other ones if you didn't get to see the beginning ones. I'm at pipe number 6, and this was gifted to me by Lady Fire, my wife. You've seen her on the shows, and this is a Neura pipe. I always wanted a Neura pipe, and again, it's one of the nicest other nice pipe that I have. It's just very well made. The stem is just gorgeous. I mean, this is definitely easy to clench. It's actually one of the easiest pipes I have to kind of keep, and I can, even talk with it. So definitely, it had to make the list. And I just have one more pipe that I decided to put in my collection, and it was meant to be my traveling pipe. When I was working and doing home health, I think all these are acrylic stems. If I'm not mistaken, all the stems that I've shown you are acrylic stems. I don't think any of them are the old type vulcanite stems. No, because all these pipes are fairly new pipes. So some of those are like kind of transparent, lucite, and so on and so forth. And this one is a Brevia pipe. Came in a nice, cool little different type of box. If you ever own a Brevia pipe, you know how cool they are. And this was meant to be a traveling pipe for me because it has a little wind cap. Let me get this right here. So that little wind cap, that was the whole reason for me buying it, so that I could take it, while I'm out and about, and put tobacco, the cap on it, and it has holes so it can breathe and smoke. And again, another very, very well made, very comfortable pipe. You kind of put it like this and you go to town. Yeah. So there you have it. 7 pipes. Um, I think I owe about 100. I own about 100 pipes, and definitely in this apartment, I could not have all these pipes all over the place, and we only have 2 little rooms. And same with the tobacco. Now I have to do the same with the tobacco. So far, I've kept two of my favorites, and I'm gonna have to go through all those boxes and maybe bring along a few more, maybe 5 or so. I think it's gonna be a tough choice, but I think that's all I can fit in that little ottoman, so that I have something here and not have to go to storage. One of my favorites, for anybody that's seen my lives, is this one, is Old Toby. That's definitely a favorite of mine. So that one's coming along. I put it here when I take it with me, but I have a bigger jar of it because for sure it's my favorite. And the other one, I've shown it before. I don't have it right now here, but it's the Plinskin that I've been having, the Latakia with the raspberry. Stay cooler. Yes, yes, they do stay cooler. Yeah. So the wind cap, yeah, helps a lot, because if not, that wind gets in there and the pipe gets really hot, and actually it's hard to keep it lit. So um, there are actually wind caps that you can buy that are metal, and you can put them on them. But I don't know. I just like the look of that one. I saw it in a pipe show, and I should have bought it because it was a lot cheaper. But I stayed in my mind, and I ended up buying it from online. But I'm very happy with the purchase for sure. So Jethro, how are you today? Where are you from? Where are you at? Are you here in the States, or are you in the other side of the pond? Tell me a little bit about you. While I fill up my bowl here, you can tell me something. I'm gonna put some Old Toby on that Peterson. I think that's what I'm gonna have today. The Peterson with some Old Toby. Iowa. All right. Are you a football fan? I've been seeing the Iowa team, which did good last year, but this year they're having a little bit of trouble. The college football team with the offense. I love their colors, and I was actually rooting for them last year, but this year they're just not been doing too well there with their offense. Their defense is amazing. You got a few cup pipes. All right. Yeah, I show one here. I have a few myself. Those are definitely good if you wanna, take him in the car, take him out on a trip, because you feel that you're not gonna be out of a lot of money. Usually they're not very expensive. But I've been gifting some that are huge, and that MacArthur pipe is huge. It's hard to fit anywhere. So that one definitely I can only have it at home. Yeah. So you are you a college football fan? Because I graduated from the University of Florida, so Gators is my team, and they've been struggling too. So I feel your pain. Well, thank you, Jethro. Thank you for that. It's taking me a while, over about 5 years, to kind of find the ones that I really, really, really like at the beginning. I bought pipes, like everybody at the beginning, we don't know. So we just start buying all kinds of things. And then little by little, you start finding out what you really like, whether you like them filter or not filter and what shapes. And right now, I think I'm pretty sure what I like. So from now on, I'm just only going to buy the stuff that I know for sure I'm going to use. Oh, so you go for the Hawkeyes and the Dolphins. All right. Well, let's see. I think the Dolphins, didn't they win this weekend? Hey, brother, came to see the impossible for me. Seven only. Yep. Uh, that's right. I just went through them. It was pretty tough. Let me tell you. It took me a little while. I went through all the boxes and I said, I gotta cut it down to seven, and that's what I did. So my favorite out of all of these, yeah, I'll show you. I think my favorite is this one, is the Stanwell. And the reason why is the Stanwell is because I get 2 for 1. I have the long stem, and also it comes with a short stem in here. And so I get the best of both worlds. If I want to, if I feel like taking it with me, I put the short stem, and if I'm just gonna be at home, then I put this long stem, and it's just a gorgeous pipe, and it smokes very, very, very well. So again, best of both worlds. It's also a filter pipe, and lately I've been leaning towards the filter pipe. So it has everything that I could wish for. Yeah, this is my arcade here. So it has 64 games. It has Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and Miss Pac-Man and Galaga, Dig Dug, you name it. If it was a classic, it's probably in here. And so yeah, this is my kind of my fun. I've been taking it with me everywhere I moved. No, it's a charcoal filter. Yes, a 9 millimeter charcoal filter. Yes, that's what it takes. It has Frogger. That's another game I was playing the other day. Quicks. Let's see what else I see here. Uh, Pengo, Mappy. You guys know Mappy? Centipede. That's another classic. Millipede. Burger Time. I don't know if any of you remember Burger Time. I had lots of fun with Burger Time. I remember Ladybug. Uh, different Galagas. Galaga 3. Uh, 1942. Those are the airplane ones. Gyrus, actually, that was one of my requirements. If I was going to buy a classic arcade, it had to have Gyrus. That was one of my favorite games at the arcade. Yeah, well, some of this depending on the charcoal. If they're good, if they're good quality, I like these ones that are the Voen ones, the Voen that have the blue tip, and then that's what you put towards your mouth. Those have been the best ones so far out of all the ones that I've tried. The Voen, I don't know if you can see it there, have been the ones that I have the best luck with. Voen, yeah. Um, I've heard that some are not very good and they break down, but I've had very good luck with Vaughn. Yeah, 2 for 1. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'll spell it right here. So I use Vaughn for 9 millimeter, and when I want to use for 6 millimeter for the Savinellis, I use the Savinelli filters. And those they made some charcoal ones, and they're wonderful. They're nice and thin. They were hard to get at the beginning, but I think now they're pretty easy. Uh, and they fit in your Bing's favorite. They even fit in some of the corn cob pipes. So these are the 6 millimeter. They're thinner, obviously, than the 9. There you go. So those are the 6 millimeter, and those have been working great. And then I use the Vaughn for the 9 millimeter, and they're very inexpensive. They're pretty cheap. All right, let's see. I don't know what 6 or 7. I think 6 or 7. You want to try it? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's again, I've tried different ones, and they some of the other ones have not worked as well. So so far so good. I mean, I've tried a lot enough that I by this time, if they didn't work, I would have known for sure. And and what I do is to make sure I just kind of move them around, and if I shake them and I don't hear the stuff anymore, that tells me, it's time for it to be trash. And I put another one. Sometimes I might use them 2, 3 times. Sometimes I may just use them once if I felt I had a long smoke or something. But most of the time, I give it a couple of uses before I throw it away. Fantasy World for me, stand up arcade. Yeah, I there's so many arcade things out there. There's actually you can get anything like this, and this somebody built for me. I think I had somebody build this for me from scratch and get all the graphics and everything, and you can put in it different cards. So that this card has 64 games. There's cards that have 3,000, 6,000 games. Oh, I mean, the sky is the limit, but of course, that would be too many games. And sometimes those things have some games that are not even, you don't even know what they are. So it's just too much to scroll through. I'd rather have just a few that I enjoy. Yes, me too, Kevin. I just got a new controller here. Um, Burger time. Yeah, love it. Yeah. Hello, Pipe Hooligan. How are you today? How are you doing? Where are you at? United States or overseas? Yes, yes. I'm mostly Xbox gamer, but I have the collection of all the other ones. Actually, recently I sold some of my Ataris and Coleco. They were just collecting dust, so I sold everything. But I still have my Xbox and some of the games that I enjoy. South Carolina. All right. Well, hello to South Carolina. I'm here in Gainesville, Florida. Nice to meet you. I hope you're enjoying. I went through some of the pipes that I actually now kind of called my collection to just 7, and I've left the other ones in storage so you can rewind and see them. And I'm gonna try this Peterson, and I'm gonna have some Old Toby in it. It's probably still a little bit wet, but we'll still give it a shot. Yeah, I think I've seen you, Kevin. I've seen you some of your videos. I think you play Destiny. I was a big Destiny player for a long time, and I was just frustrated because I couldn't find enough people that knew how to raid, and that just frustrated the heck out of me. Hey, Robert, how are you, my friend? How have you been? Well, elbow cough. Oh, what is that? Elbow cough. What happened there? Old Toby. Well, Old Toby, it's like mixture of a little bit of sugar cane. So to me, it smells like that, like brown sugar. A little bit of brown sugar. Of course, tobacco with a little bit of brown sugar. Yeah, Gyros is amazing. That's one of my favorite games for sure. And actually, my wife, Lady Fire, she actually plays that one. She's pretty good at it. Yeah. He's pretty good at it. Hey, Robert, you want to try coming on here? Sweet, no pun. Yeah, yeah. It's the reason I like Old Toby is because it's sweet, but it doesn't have that chemical taste that some of the aromatics has, and it's just subtle. And again, it's brown sugar pretty much. So like that kind of a brown sugary taste, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that. It doesn't, doesn't give me that chemical taste or tongue bite. So and it's that Robert, if you're up to it, I can send you a link here and you can join us here on the live. I don't know if you're dressed, although clothing is optional, but I need to try out this software with anybody. So Kevin, Robert, Jethro, anybody that wants to try it, you're welcome to try it. I'm gonna put the link here so you guys can, if you feel like it, you can join and you'll show up here. And it's as easy as that. You don't have to sign up for anything. Yeah, Old Toby is from the Country Squire, Jethro. If you are not familiar with it, it's you have to buy it online from the Country Squire store. Yeah, it's my favorite. My favorite is Old Toby for sure. All right, we got it going. Here we go.
Evening.
Hey
How are you?
there, how are you?
Evening.
You see how you see,
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
you see how easy this is. So what you want to do is lower the volume on
Well,
the YouTube.
I
That way
lost
you won't
audio.
hear me. Yeah, just
What's
just
going
bring
on?
down the audio on the YouTube and keep it normal here. But the YouTube just lower it, and that way you won't have an echo. All right, you got it now.
Good, thank you. How are you?
You see how easy this is. So what you want to do is lower the volume on the YouTube. That way you won't hear me. Yeah, just bring down the audio on the YouTube.
Okay. How are we now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect
Do I
there.
have an echo?
No, you don't have an echo on my side. No. How about you guys over there in the feed? Do you guys hear an echo at all? Let us know. If not, it should be good to go. Is that your pipe cabinet behind you I see there?
No, I've lost audio. I don't know if you guys can hear me,
Yeah, we
but
hear you.
there's no.
We hear you good. We hear you good.
I don't know why it's not working. I can't hear anything you're saying,
Oh, okay.
sadly.
So you don't
That's,
hear me? How about on the YouTube?
Your pipe cabinet behind you I see there? No, it is. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we hear you.
No.
There you go. That is awesome. Maybe it's a delay. Maybe we have a little delay going.
I don't know why it's not working.
All right. Nice pipe cabinet.
I can't hear anything you're saying. All right.
I like it.
So you don't hear
We may have a little delay, but that's okay.
How about on the YouTube? Pipe cabinet behind you I see there? It is. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, I can hear you.
There you go. That is awesome. Maybe it's a delay. Maybe we have a little delay going.
I think so. I think that's the issue.
Cabinet.
Yeah,
I think.
it's an old humidor that I converted.
Oh, really? Well, good job. Good job. And there is Boris. Hello, Boris. How are you? So if on your side, if you're having trouble there, Jim, then again, the trick is to lower the volume on the YouTube feed. On whatever's the YouTube feed, lower the volume on that one. But here we hear you fine, and the people in the chat, they're saying that there's no echo, that they hear you fine also. Okay, Boris, you want to come online too, Boris? Anybody else want to join so we can do it at the same time? Let's see how many people we can get here at the same time so we can try this thing. Because I think it'll be cool. I think this says that I can have about 6 people here, and I think that'd be kind of neat. We'll do like a lounge, like a smoking lounge, where everybody's together here and we can see each other and have a smoke. There you are.
Hola.
Hola, Robert. How are you?
Oh, doing well, man. Doing well.
Wow, yours looks really, really nice and clear. That's really neat. Really neat.
That's just my face. Like my glow of the face causes that. So.
It helps. It helps to have a nice face glow.
Well, or a head glow, probably.
I could do the same. If you see, if I take my hat, I'll give you guys some head glow too.
Bald is beautiful.
Oh, this is awesome. So stay on, Robert. There, Kevin, any Jethro, any of you want to join Boris, so that we can have more than one, so we can test this out. I want to make sure it works. So one day we can schedule a time and we can be all at the same time.
Yeah, this is fun.
That's a nice pipe there, Robert. Jethro says that's a nice pipe. What is that a Peterson?
Yep, little Peterson is a premier system. I've had 5 or 6 Petersons, and this is the only one I've kept so far. It's a great smoker.
All right.
Little,
Yeah,
little.
here is sometimes hit and miss.
Yep, this one is doesn't gurgle. Just it's a small, good flake pipe, but I love it.
Oh, this is the same with this one. This is one of the last ones that came there in the pipe nook, and
Yep.
It's been amazing. I have no complaints about it, and it's also a filter pipe, so that works for me. Yornik, how are you, my friend? You did not miss much. You did not miss much. We're just chatting around and having some people come on the stream. And if anybody wants to join, I can put the link. I'll keep putting the link here, and we'll see if we can get more than 2 people on the screen. I think this says it can get up to 6 people, so I definitely want to try it. See if they told me the truth or if they're lying. I think that's the I think that is the link. Let me see. WZ. Yeah, that's the right link. Perfect. It wasn't working before, but I'm glad it's working now.
Yeah, first time I clicked it, it didn't do anything, and then I downloaded some kind of app off. I don't know what I downloaded from the app store, but it wasn't the right app, and so I tried the link again, and it worked. So
Hey, it's working like a charm. When we did it on Sunday, it worked. I mean, people were just getting on really easy, but at Sunday I only had capacity for one person, so I bought a little upgrade so I could have up to 6. See if it works. We're gonna try on Saturday. Boris said, Willie and Matthew, we're gonna try all to come in at the same time so we can all talk college football at the same time. Saturday at 11. We'll see if it works.
yep, I'll try to join you. I'll be getting ready for the Clemson Wake Forest game there at 12.
Oh, is that your team?
Yeah, Clemson.
All right. Well, hey, maybe the last year was, of course, disappointing, but maybe this year, they should be better, right? Well, tell me what's the latest and greatest with them.
Um, and it's hard to tell. We haven't played anybody yet. I mean, Georgia Tech is nothing, and then Furman and Louisiana Tech. There's just it's not a lot to. I don't know. Saturday will tell us a lot.
Yeah, it's hard when at the beginning you play, teams that so far are not all that, and then you have crazy expectations, and then you play somebody, and then you're like, what the heck happened here?
Exactly, exactly. The Gators looking pretty good.
Oh man, no, they're not there. So thank you, but they're not. And we play Tennessee, and game day is in Knoxville. Everything's gonna be there. And no, our quarterback he's just young, and he's just been throwing interception after interception.
Yeah,
Man, it's a headache. I have to take pills before watching the game for sure.
I know how that feeling is.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
Yeah, Boris, Clemson also always has good defense, for sure.
We've got a
That
great
wasn't
defense.
a,
We've got a lot of people hurt, but they're supposed to be back for the Wake Forest game, hopefully.
yeah, even last year, Clemson had a great defense. That wasn't the problem.
Nope. Our
Hey,
offensive
there
line.
you go, Greg. Well, you start the raid there, Greg. Robert, the other day, I don't think you were on, but we were raided by a bunch of Packers fans. So the chat went from having just 10 people here to 500 like
Oh
that.
my goodness.
And it was neat. It was a good raid. I mean, they were friendly, and they were even
Nice.
tipping, and it was fun. So I went to that channel and subscribe. The guy name is Tom Grossi. He's a Packers fan, and he does like he streams and calls the game while the game is going on. And so at halftime, he tells the people to rate people that are watching the game just to help them out with their channel. So I was the lucky one on
That's
Sunday.
awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. Some of the guys actually were pipe smokers, and they got to stay a little bit, and so it worked out.
Yeah, the guy that cuts my grass, he's been cutting my grass for 2 or 3 years, and I found out yesterday he was a pipe smoker, and so we got to talking, and I've known you for 3 years. I never knew you smoked a pipe. And he said I didn't know you smoked one either. So we ended up exchanging some tobaccos, and it was pretty cool, man. He had some pretty nice
That
pipe.
is awesome.
Yeah,
It's a feeling that you can't explain, but when you have another pipe smoker friend out of the blue, it's just too neat. I've been telling the story about this cigar smoker that I met, and I'm converting him to pipe, and I can't wait to see him again to bring him some stuff because he's loving it.
yeah, that's
He calls me up and said, I'm enjoying what you gave me, and here I am smoking the pipe, and it's just a great feeling.
he used to get a lot of solicitors to come to the house, and they would always see me smoking a pipe, and they were always interested. So I bought a bunch of corn cobs, and so when the
Yeah,
solicitors come and they're interested, I give them a corn cob and say, "Here, try one." And there's been a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
of guys that like, "Man, this is really good," and I don't know if they stuck with it or not, but it's always fun to do that kind of stuff.
yeah. I took to this party a bunch of briar pipes, the pipes that I know I not smoking that much, and that's what I did. I gave them away. I taught about 5 different people how to smoke, and it was an experience for me. Whether they're gonna keep smoking or not, I don't know. But at least I know that guy is. The other ones may just put the pipes on a mantle, but they had fun at least at the party.
I don't know though, Raphael. We're doing the pipe community justice by spreading tobacco's already hard to get. We don't need too many more people in this thing. I can't get the small batches as it is.
You're right. Well, this guy actually, I had a bunch of lane 1Q, and he loved that. So I'm gonna bring him all that I've left. So he says he doesn't need to have any other. He's fine with lane 1Q, so that's fine with me. You see, I'm not giving them the small batches.
There you go. Just keep them on that over the counter stuff in that lane. Yeah, that
Keep
cheap stuff.
keep him on the bulk stuff, right?
Right. That's right.
Hey, Greg, you want to come online here? I'll send you the link so you can join us here at the same time. It'll be cool to have all three of us here.
You have to put your tank top on, man.
It's all right. We we won't discriminate. It's clothing optional.
Waist up, Greg. Just waist up, man. That's
It's
optional.
tough. See, that's what I do it. You see, I'm from the chest up. You don't know what I'm wearing. As long as it's chest up. You're Nick. What do you mean you gotta buy more tobacco? You guys running out of tobacco?
I think we reminded him he needed to buy tobacco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, definitely, before things get bad, is if you haven't stocked up already, you definitely want to before things get out of hand and tobacco's price go up the roof like they're doing in Canada and Europe. I mean, that's
And
ridiculous. I
it's
couldn't
it's starting
imagine.
here too. I mean, haunted bookshop just went up, so it's coming.
Oh,
Stock
really?
up.
Oh my God. I'm glad I have plenty. I really have plenty. But so in the winter you wear two tank tops. Is that how you do? Is that how you roll, Greg?
I believe it. I can see Greg in one of those mock turtlenecks with a tank top on. Yeah.
Wow. So you guys are in Russia. Wow. So it's pretty tough over there, I guess. Man. So what are some of the things that are easier or common to get in Russia, Yornik? Tell us what are some either a brand name or a blend or whatever. What is easiest to get over there? Would things like Captain Black or things like that would that be easier or Lane 1Q or Sutliff?
I would probably think it would be, and I'm not speaking for him, but some of the German brands like Kohlhaas and Comp and stuff like that probably might be
Okay.
easier. I'm not just Yornik. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe some Danish tobaccos too. McBaron maybe.
Okay. Let's see what that. Yeah, I'd be interested to know what is the other one that people bring from over there that's hard to get. HU something like that. I never
Mm-hmm.
had any, but
I haven't had any of that,
people
but yeah, HU is another one.
people seem to like that a lot.
I'm really impressed
So
with the Kohlhaas and Comp stuff. The Marlin, the Rattrays, Marlin Flakes, and the Wessex stuff. I don't know if you've had any of those.
yes, I haven't had a lot, but the one that I had was and there's a Wessex that I've been hopefully maybe I'll see it. I saw it at a pipe show and I didn't grab it and by the time I went back it was gone. I guess is their burley. Apparently it's really good and people talk a lot about it.
The Curly Block.
Um
Is it the Curly Block or?
something something burley, Wessex burley. Yeah, something like that. Gold block or something like that. I don't even
Yeah, I'm
know.
not a burley smoker, but I've heard of it. I've smoked
Yeah.
Virginias and Vapors, but yeah, I'm definitely impressed. And they do Peter Heinrich as well. I don't know if you've had any Peter Heinrich tobaccos are good.
All
That's
right.
from
So Jornik says Corsair tobacco. Wow. Isn't that the one on the on I had some commercials from a long time ago and there was Corsair and then number 8 is pretty good aromatic, he says. Okay.
He also said that Pogar. I don't know if
Oh,
that's
there
how
you
you say
go.
it. And then some Scandinavian. Is
There
that
we go. We
Boris?
got Boris.
Boris, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, hello. Yeah, we got boys.
Good to see you,
Still
my
in there
friend.
with the audio, but we'll get it right in a little bit.
The man who never sleeps.
I know. So you told me it was gonna be what is it now? Is it like 11 o'clock over there? Something like that?
No,
Midnight?
half past midnight.
Half past midnight. Okay, man, that was kind of close.
So, Ralph, how are you? How are you digging the new town and the new casa?
Well, it's tough here in the apartment because going from a house to an apartment, my God,
Yeah,
I have 4 storage units right now, and one by the end of by the end of this month, I have to get rid of one because it's kind of expensive, and so I'm trying to put everything just here in the apartment so I can go and get it real quick. But no, it's almost an impossible job. I never, I mean, over the last I don't know how many years I've lived in houses, so I've accumulated,
Oh yeah.
and even selling and doing giveaways and giving stuff away and doing garage sales. Still, I could not get rid of as much stuff as I needed to.
I can't imagine all the stuff that I not only I've accumulated, my wife has accumulated. It seems every weekend she's coming back with more and more, and I'm like, where are we going to put this stuff?
Let me tell you, yeah, you don't realize how much stuff, and it just gets. So Yornik said also pipe mixture number 4 is very good, chocolatey and boozy-ish. So like it has some booze in it. That sounds good to me. Chocolate and booze.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good.
I'm all for that one. Now, who these mixtures are you talking about? Who makes them? Are they from who's the maker? This mixture
Uh,
number 4. Are you familiar with them, Robert?
I'm not. Corsar, that's what it says, but I'm not. I'm gonna have to look that up. Uh, because that's definitely chocolatey and boozy sounds pretty good.
Oh, it's called pipe tobacco from Pogar. Do you get any of that, Boris, in Finland? The
No, no,
number 4 and the Corsair?
never heard.
No? Okay.
Maybe a local tobacconist house blend or something. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, I guess that makes it special if you have your own blends, over at the country that other people can have over here. Be cool to meet up virtually to send tobacco to each other through so we can try some of that stuff. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
So this is a success. We got 3 people on. Anybody else brave enough to come in here so we can have 4 or more? I'm enjoying this. This is what I wanted. See if we can get a lounge going and have
Uh,
all the way up to 6.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
smoking
can I
doing
out
it.
think
Sutcliffe Great Outdoors.
outdoors. You were earlier. You were smoking. What was it? You were smoking it the whole
I'm for a
day.
Burley.
You
I'm for a
still
Burley.
on the Burley?
Well,
I'm for a
this is
Burley.
Burley base too, but
Yeah, Amphora Burley is probably the only Burley that I have that I like to smoke. That's good stuff.
I haven't had any amphora that is not good. Really, I've
Yeah,
tried. They're
I have.
good. I don't know what they do, but they do a good job for sure.
I think it's made by McBaron, isn't it?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the little label on it, but I forgot. I don't have any with me right now. If
what?
someone can confirm that, that'll be great.
I'm pretty sure it's McBaron makes it.
Amphora. Yeah, it's made by McBaron. Yeah.
Yeah.
McBaron. Oh,
So it's
Actually,
there you go,
quality.
Paul. Thank you,
actually,
Paul.
actually, the Per Jansen, the master blender, he said that his daily smoke is Amphora Virginia.
Yeah, that's correct. I've heard that as well. Hey,
And then
Glenn.
Dornick says there's also a local brand called Royal Pipe Club. Their Virginia is very good. Okay. So you guys got some stuff there. That's good. That's good to know. So Kevin says housekeeping, the pipe name and shape and the blend. All right, Kevin, get us started. And here's Drop Bear, and you're still look at that. That's kind of cool. You're still a wrench there for me. How are you doing, Glen? From down under.
Glenn.
So Kevin got us started. He's smoking a beautiful custom cob and barley flake 3 from Z. I already say I'm smoking the latest Peterson pipes from the pipe nook with some old Toby. This is my taking the car portion that I take everywhere. I I have one here that I'm going to fill with the Plinskin in a little bit so I can take it with me on my Jeep. So, Glenn, how about you? Oh, there you go. Your nigga is smoking spark plug in a church warden. All right. Well, that's some strong stuff there. I remember spark plug.
Or is it gay smoking that the spark plug?
All right, there you go. Robert left us, but he's back again. Where you going, Robert? If you want to take a break, I can let me know, and I can take you off the screen. Looks like you're going. So you went inside for a little bit. Yeah, that's a strong one. But you know what? It was really good. I have good memories from Sparkplug. It was a good tobacco, strong but good. So Glenn is having his morning coffee with a cigarette. And Greg is gonna help us here. If we see a channel that we're not sub to, he's gonna put the link so that you guys can sub. That's always a good idea. If any you see anybody here in the chat, uh, just go ahead and give him a sub. That's a good way of kind of keeping the community together for sure.
It's actually Kate using your Nick's channel right now. So.
Oh, that's Kate. Okay, I keep saying Yornik. Sorry,
Yeah.
Kate. But I'm glad you're here in the live. What lighter are you using there? Okay, so this lighter, this is it's a Japanese lighter. It's a Kiribi lighter. They're super nice. A little, cost a little more than your normal lighters, but they're very soft flame and very easy, and they won't let you down. They actually come with a whole set of extra little flints that you can easily put on the back of them. It came with a whole bag. So, yeah. All right, Robert is ready to come back on. Kate has a wicked sense of humor. All right. There you go. So, like I said, if anybody else wants to join, I'm testing this. So, I wanted to see eventually if we can get 6 people here. I want to see if we can do it so that in the future we can schedule a time and have a big lounge and have 6 people on and off and kind of pretend that we're all sitting around and talking and smoking together. I think that would be kind of a cool idea. You still hear us good, Robert? I think your screen kind of froze there. All right. We'll hide it and bring it back on and see. 8 watching, only 1 like from me. Come on, get on it, people. There you go. So look, Kate is a good one to be a moderator. She's telling people to hit the like. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to add you to the moderators here. You're tougher than some of these guys.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone is. I got to overheat. My phone overheated for some reason. I don't know if this is the app or.
So, Glenn, you're trying to get on here. Let me give you the link, and so you can try it. That's not the right one. Yeah, this is the right one. So if you're trying, what do you mean you're not socially acceptable? Yeah, we accept you. So here
Clothing
we go.
optional, man.
Yeah. So here you go. It's 94 degrees. Woo! That's the way it's been here in Gainesville. It's been hot, but it's been raining almost every afternoon. And I mean thundering every afternoon. Thundering. Oh, you say you look like crap? It's okay. Hey, we don't discriminate. Like I said.
Jethro, I'm in North Carolina. It's about probably 84 degrees here.
Yeah, I'm in Florida. We have Boris in Finland. What's the temperature over there, Boris?
About 10 Celsius, so it's 50 Fahrenheit.
About 50. Oh, that's great, man. That's really
Yeah,
good temperature.
I'll take that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna switch pipes here and put something different. That one is down to the ashes, and I don't like the
I
taste
don't
of
know.
ashes.
Hey, Donald.
Oh, Donald's here. Hey, my friend from Houston. How have you been? It's lucky if we could get you before or after work. Are you done with work today?
Donald had to one up Jethro. He says 95 instead of 94, so he's got you.
Oh, there you
And
go.
and humid.
And humid. So with the humidity factor, probably even more. Hey, Donald, you wanna get here? You wanna get here on the live, Donald, with us? I'll put the link here. All you have to do is click on it, and you can join us. Love to have you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Fayetteville's near the coast, so yeah, Yornik. I mean Jethro. It's a little more humid than here, but
Still got a long drive. Oh well, if you're driving, then I don't want you to get in an accident for sure. No, because then I'll feel guilty that I got you in an
everything
accident.
in Texas is a long drive. When I was in Dallas, you had to drive an hour to anywhere you had to go.
That's right. 72. Oh man, that's perfect, Glenn. That is a perfect weather there.
And
Man,
moisty. I'm going to use that one, Glenn. I like that moisty.
moisty.
That's fun to say.
All right, so I'm gonna fill up a Europe here with some Plinsken. Some it's a Latakia raspberry blend here, so I'm gonna fill up the Europe and see. Switch up my pipe.
Well, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to get some supper going. But Ralph, thanks for doing this. I really enjoyed being a part of it. This is cool, man.
Thank
I'll
you,
do it.
Robert. I really
Yeah.
appreciate you being here, and anytime I'm on, you're welcome to jump in here and share some time with us. Have a good supper. What's on for dinner?
I think I'm going to go do some Chinese takeout. I'm not going to cook tonight. So
That sounds good. That sounds good. All right.
later.
See you, Robert. All right. Okay. Mañana Roberto Lancero. So Donald's on the north side and he lives on the extreme south. Wow. So an hour and a half. Good Lord. Dang it. Is that also, traffic and all that, or is it just that it's far? Is the traffic really bad there, Donald? Both. Okay. So your job is actually an hour and a half away from about an hour away from your house. I don't know why in my mind I had it that it was kind of a close by cigar store or something. All right. So now this is the pipe that my wife gave me, Lady Fire. This is a near pipe. Excellent smokers. Very, very comfortable.
It looks comfortable.
Yeah, it's a very comfortable pipe. I think they call this kind of a bent acorn shape.
Jetro, I'm smoking a Sutcliffe Great Outdoors right now.
Great outdoors. All right. Have you? Is that some one that you have had many times, or is this a new smoke for you?
I have had that this couple of times. I got one thing from James.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. 6 miles to our work. Oh, you were in a different place. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I understand now, Donald. I get it. All right. When if you get home, we're still on. Would love to have you on for sure. Let me see if I can change something here on the settings. Trying to learn this software really good. Oh, so it's still not here. Interesting. This is interesting. All right. Well, we'll fix it later then. But everything sounds and hears good. No football today. That's a shame. No football tomorrow. We gotta wait until Thursday before we can see some more football, both
Yeah.
NFL and college. So you Jetro drives just 20 miles, no traffic. Oh man, I have something against having jobs that are far away because I've had bad experiences. Having jobs and having to drive a lot and makes it dreadful, especially coming home after work. Yeah, Glenn is right. That's enough to have a cigar. It'll last you. It lasts you the whole trip. Hey, Kevin, you're back again. I'm gonna try the matches better. There we go. That's better. Oh boy, that's a good one. Van Ekrom's tobacco. I never heard of those. So tell me about that, Kate. What is the Van Ekrom's tobacco?
South African tobacco, I think.
South African tobacco. Okay. If you have the cigar, you can use the air conditioner. I can see how that could be a problem for sure. Yeah, sometimes I just kind of, open the window a little bit, and sometimes I don't care really with the pipe. I don't know. Sometimes there's some of this, depending on the tobacco, they don't produce a lot of smoke. If it's this Clarikia one, of course, you'll fill the whole room, but the whole Jeep. But some of the ones that are like that old Toby, it doesn't produce a lot of smoke. Boxer Mystery is the nastiest tobacco you ever smoked. I never heard of Boxer's Mixture. What is that about? Boxer is hate flavored. I never had it, so I don't know. Where's in Stonehaven? Yeah, I've heard Glen hates Stonehaven for whatever reason, where most people really like it. Another South African tobacco. Wow. Well, that's a venture I haven't journeyed into all this South African tobaccos. Well, Kate already told us some good ones. The number 6 and the number 4. So we could try those if we ever get a hand of it. Hey, there's DDT,
Well,
winner of the Phil Rivera pipe. I bet a lot of people were jealous when he won it. And I hate that you're not going to the Las Vegas pipe show because I thought don't you live close to Las Vegas there, DDT? Dan? Yeah, I know. He won the pipe. I know. He made a lot of people jealous. So I'm sure Phil Rivera pipe is gonna be awesome. Oh, it's a crappy beer called Boxer. Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I know. There's the I was confusing with the Desert Pine Piper. He's the one that's close to Las Vegas. Never smoke tobacco named after underwear. Thank you. That's a good tip there, Kate. I like that. I didn't think of that, Boxer. Yeah, you see all this DDT, DPP. It's hard to keep track of all the different the different short versions of the names here. So I got DDT confused with DPP. So DDT, you feel like joining us here on live? I'm asking anybody that wants to join. I can actually put the link there, and all you do is click on it, and we'll get to see your face, and you get to talk, and I can be quiet for a little bit and let someone else take over. I'll put the link here again. Here we go. There we go. So anybody interested in coming, all you have to do is click on that, and you'll join Boris and I here on a smoke. Boris is smoking a Burley. I'm smoking a Latakia. Growing Rustica. DDT's cooking. What you cooking, DDT? All right, drop bears. Glen says in 5 minutes because he was looking bad, so he's gonna give himself a makeover so that he can look better, and then Glen is gonna join us. Yeah, what are you making, Dan? Robert was gonna go out and get Chinese. I'm gonna have I'm gonna be good today, healthy, and I'm gonna have a salad. I already bought it from Publix. That's what I'm gonna have. Trying to lose maybe a little bit of weight since I've been kind of letting it go. So trying to get back to the healthy habits again and maybe eat a little better. All right, so he's making egg fried rice with beef for the wife. Oh man, that sounds great. Yeah, public subs are legit. You're right. Hey, Publix gets a lot of my business because it's very close, so I can just go by and grab. It's either a sushi, a salad, their sandwiches, um, chicken. Yeah, they got plenty for me to choose from. They got plenty. So we'll wait here for Glenn. For you guys who came on later in the live, at the beginning I showed off the 7 pipes that I kind of decided those were going to be my pipes now from to the end of the year. I had all these pipes in storage and I can't keep going back and forth, so I decided to aim on 7, and those made the cut. When you see the beginning of the video, the first probably 3 or 5 minutes, I went through all of them real quick. Oh my lord, you just lost 20 pounds from just getting a new puppy. Oh, my kids have dogs, but that's something I'm not getting for sure. Your local pizza place open back up. All right. That's one of the things, that I sometimes cheat on pizza just because it's easy, and my wife loves it too. Chickpeas, yeah, that's good to the rice. We do that in Puerto Rico a lot. Chickpeas. Mm, this stuff is good. Let me tell you guys, I think I said this before, but I'm fine with just Old Toby and then Plinskin. Those two blends. If I want something a little sweet, I have Old Toby. If I want something that's more straight tobacco, I go with the Plinskin, and I'm just happy. I don't think if I just had those two blends, I don't think I would need anything else. Obviously, I like to try new things, but I'm very content with those two blends. All right, Chinese order beef lo mein on the way. And Kate has some chicken curry pizza about a week ago. It was real good. Oh, she doesn't like chickpeas and lentils. I like it. I like chickpeas with the rice and lentil soup. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. There's pretty much very few things I don't like to eat. Actually, I'm very easy when it comes to food, and I have a great cook in my wife, so that's a big plus for sure. You're good with full Virginia flake and escudo. Those are you too. Yeah, sometimes people talk about their desert blend, but I think more realistically is you need two blends, kind of to kind of offset each other. And I think if you find two good blends, that can carry you through. Austri, Georgian spicy meat stew sort of deal. Okay, so like a stew. And when you mean spicy, is it like hot spicy or more like curry type of spicy? Kate. Urban Hermit, hello. Welcome to the
Hello,
chat.
Everett.
Welcome. Yes, Simon, we got it working
Oh, yeah.
now. So anytime you want to jump on and say hi, I found out that the link was just the wrong link for sure. But we would love to have you anytime you want to jump on for sure. We can have now about up to 6 people. So we already had 3 at a time, and we can hopefully we can do all 6. Definitely need to test that out. So one day we can have a good lounge here of 6 people smoking together. Oh, Everett came. Where did Everett go? I missed him. Oh, is that Everett the urban hermit? I didn't know that was Everett.
Yes, yes.
Everett keeps changing his name. Is that on purpose to trick us? How are you, Everett? I haven't seen you in a while. And of course, I didn't know you had a different name. So, well, I'm glad to see you're here. Everett's my friend. You're okay. All right. So, Kay says hot spicy. Ostrich sort of Russian for spicy. Okay. Ostri. Oh, I'm I'm so when it comes to spicy. I can't do. I think I just don't enjoy it as much. The other day, somebody brought some chicken wings, and I didn't know they were spicy until I tried them. I had them already all up in my mouth, and whew, I had to eat something else just to bring it down. Oh, there you go. We have Glenn. Oh, this is Robert.
Good day, mate.
Oh, how come he said
Hello.
Glenn? This is funny. It actually, the thing told me, says Glenn joined. Did you trick the system?
It's nice. It's nice.
That is so
I'm the
cool.
better looking version of Glenn.
You're the better looking version of Glenn. Well, we'll take it. We take any version. Yeah. But it was really neat that it actually said Glenn join instead of your name. He said Glenn. That's crazy. Oh, here he
Am I on
is.
this or not?
There you
Glenn.
are.
There it is.
Good day, mate.
How you going, fellas? You all right?
I'm doing
Now
nice.
we're
How are
cooking
you?
with gas.
Living the dream. It's
Well,
still
go ahead and
very
take
early.
over there, Glenn. Tell us about your day.
Well, it hasn't even started yet. It's only like 8 o'clock in the morning here. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, you're ahead of us. So tell me what are the lottery
Right.
numbers so I can play them.
I know, but I can tell you who's probably not going to win in the football. New York Jets are going to tank. How's that?
Yeah, we already found out the Vikings didn't do good, and who else played on Monday night? Who played the Bills? Was that the Jets?
Tennessee.
I think it was
Start.
Tennessee.
yeah.
That surprised me that Tennessee got destroyed like that by the Bills. That I didn't expect that.
Yeah, the Bills are really good this year.
I think people are looking forward to the Bills versus the Chiefs. I think someone said they wanted to see that game.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
No, you don't have to get a fake beer, Kate. If you want to come along here, the chat, just jump on in. I can put the link there. All you need is something that has a camera, either a phone or a. Are all of you using laptops? Is any of you using a phone?
I'm using the
I'm on
phone.
phone.
I'm finding that it's overheating my phone for some reason.
Oh, well maybe it's hot outside. Is the sun hitting it or?
No, son. It was just earlier when I got disconnected the first time. It was the temperature. I cut it off the app and it's fine now. But I'm trying to feel it's starting to warm up again. The phone is, so we'll see what it does. But I'm on the phone.
Maybe all this video stuff it overworks it. All right. How about you, Glenn? You're on a laptop?
No, I'm on a phone.
You're on a phone. Okay. Well, it looks good. You guys look nice and clear. And you, Boris,
What?
is yours a laptop?
No, I cleaned the
No,
lens before I got
tablet.
up, so I need all the help I can get.
Tablet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably try it on my iPad
So
next. If it overheats.
Kate says she doesn't have a camera or a microphone or a face.
Sounds like a Billy Idol
There's
song.
a
to me.
joke in there. There's a joke in there.
That is funny. I've of course I always have spoken with Yornik, not Kate, but she does have a fun sense of humor for sure.
She's got a good sense of humor.
Well, good. We need to get her on here. That'd be kind of neat. Hopefully, we'll get.
Yeah. So, Raphael, you being the football fan that you are, do you prefer NFL or college ball to watch?
Well, now I do prefer more the college. It used to be the other way around. It used to be I only really watched NFL. I could care less about the college, and over the years it has just switched. And now, since my son likes so much watching the Gators, I kind of share that with him. So I'm more into the college, and I've been researching more the college thing, and I kind of been not watching the NFL ones as much. So
Yeah, the college is just a
Are
better
you
product.
Are you more into the game, or are you more of a stats kind of guy?
No, actually, the stats person is him. Is my son. He can absorb all this information. That's why I have him on the
Wow.
show. I can't remember junk. So I watch the games and I, I analyze seeing what teams, for example, have a good line and not, because in college really that's one of the most important things, to have that good front line and establish the run game. But he can memorize the names and who went where and what's the name of the. He just has an amazing memory for all those things.
So you think they try harder in college games than they do in pro ball?
For a sense, I think they do. They got a lot to prove there, and
Yeah.
but there's some players that in the pro they're players. They like to win, and you can tell the difference between those and the ones that just know they have a paycheck, and they're always hurt supposedly, and they
Well,
miss more games than they play. So and that's a shame.
I know I know enough about NFL to talk smack about a team, but other than that, I know nothing.
That's probably me with the soccer. Same thing. Soccer. I mean, football. The real football.
I know even less.
When I see the World Cup, I really follow it. But then other than that, I kind of stopped following after that. I follow a few players and then that's it until the next World Cup.
Do you like rugby, Glenn?
Oh, I
To be
love to
honest,
see it, but I know
don't,
I
I'm
know
not a fan.
nothing of the teams or anything like that. But I love watching it. I love watching any sports, to be honest with you.
My brother-in-law is a professional rugby coach. He coaches the
Oh, really?
USA All Stars. Yeah, he's been to the Rugby World Cup twice.
Oh, wow.
I knew nothing about it until I got married, and he coached at Clemson, and then he went to a semi-professional here in Charlotte, and then he went national. He became a coach nationally. So, but very interesting game.
Rugby
yeah, yeah.
is a little bit more interesting to watch, because in Australia we've got rugby league and then we've got rugby union, and the rugby union is probably the one you know.
Yep.
Rugby union, the hits are harder and the games are more intense than what rugby league is. But to be honest with you, I don't watch it. I might watch one or two games a year, like when Australia plays New Zealand in the Bledisloe Cup. I might watch that. But for the most part, I can't sit down long enough to watch a game. I just can't sit.
Yeah.
Now in Australia, is the rugby more famous or the Australian rules football? Because I remember watching that one at night sometimes.
AFL, Australian rules football, is a lot more popular than what rugby union is. Down in Victoria, AFL is almost a religion. Like they'll honestly, like on a Friday night, if you're watching a movie or something like that, they will interrupt the broadcast to say, "Hey, this player is not playing, but there's been substitute." It's like a news break sort of thing. It's hilarious.
That's awesome.
In the meantime, we're sort of looking at it going, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
That
is college football around here is kind of like that, especially in the South. Here in the Southern United States, is more popular than NFL, I believe. But it is like a religion down here.
What's that movie? That football movie? Varsity Blues. We were watching a movie, Varsity Blues, and it says the last one out of town turned the lights off, and they're all off to a high school football game.
High school football is big, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember. Definitely in some of the smaller towns, the high school football games are as important as anything else. On Friday nights, that's it. That's what everybody does. The whole town is at the high school football games. Yeah.
When I would go to Dallas and I'd fly in, and you'd be flying over and you'd see all these football stadiums. You're like, how many colleges does this Texas have? Well, those were high school football stadiums I was looking at. They were as big as
Yeah,
college football stadiums. They were huge. Texas
yeah.
football is it's different.
Sometimes you can see it on ESPN. They show some of those, and you're amazed. You think it is, yeah, it is a college football stadium, and
Amazing.
it's just high school teams.
I find it amazing that they get 100,000 people to a college football game. That just astounds me.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Michigan gets over 100,000.
Damn.
Yep.
And the reason is because there's no more seats. Because I'm sure if they build a 200,000, they probably fill it. Because some of these stadiums are really only 90,
Oh,
80,000, 70,000. So
Well, that's
Michigan,
when you start
Michigan
tailgating.
is it a big house is like 108,000 or something like that.
Wow.
Wow.
I wonder if one
I suppose
day
that's what
one of these colleges
that's
is
what
going to do that.
tailgating's all about.
Was that, Glenn?
I said that's what tailgating's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that if some of these big teams like Alabama and some of the Ohio State that have fans that are super loyal, if they build a 200,000 stadium, I think they could feel it for sure.
Oh, easy. Yep. I agree.
Yeah. Says same here in Iowa. Jethro says, yeah, I didn't know that, and we were talking about how Iowa was not doing so well this year. It's a shame because last year they were good and they have a great defense. It's just their offense. They're lacking. If they had an offense, that would be a very dangerous team for sure.
So I'm there with Kate. Yay, sports team, do the thing, win the points. Yay.
Yeah,
Whoop-de-doo.
that's what my wife does. But she's very supportive. She comes and at least watches the Gator games with me, and then but she won't sit through a whole day of football. That's for sure. My son does.
Is
He starts at 9 in the morning watching the the college game day, and all the way to midnight he watches just one game after the other, one game after the other.
so you're lucky, Raphael, while you're watching football and Neat's in there cooking for you.
I know, my God, she's
Man,
making
you
some
got it.
great things.
You have got it lucky, man. She's a cook.
She is such a great cook. You guys don't know how lucky I am. She's a great cook. She's likes the smell of pipe tobacco, smokes a pipe with me. I really I hit the jackpot. I
You got to
definitely hit the
keep her.
jackpot for sure.
You got to keep
Yeah,
Oh
I'd be
yeah.
pinching myself if I were you.
Yeah, pinch. I every day, yeah, pinch to make sure. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do for sure. Yeah, I can't wait until all this college stuff is over because she's been really busy with that, and man, it's really taking a toll. All these moves have been
I'd
kind
be
of tough,
studying.
so that's why trying to find some time here, and I think I'm gonna do it Tuesday and Thursday mornings while she's at school. I'm gonna try to get on here just to kind of keep it going for a little bit.
Is a neat studying?
Yeah, she's in college now, so she's studying PTA program, physical therapy, and
Okay.
so yeah, so that requires math and medical terminology and you name it, all kinds of classes that just take a long time to study, a lot of
Wow.
hours. Yeah. Yes. Oh, all right, Everett. So go ahead and join us here. I'm gonna send the link so you can join us.
Oh. I thought I smelt burley.
Yeah, go ahead. Just click on that one there and join in. We'd love to have you. I'll scroll down here so you can join the chat. Let me know. I'll probably see you once you join in. I want to test this thing. I want to see if we can get 6 people in here. See if these people didn't lie to me. Oh, there we go. Where are you? There we go. All right.
Hey, Everett.
Prayer is back.
Hey,
going
How are
on,
you, my
gents?
friend? I'm glad to see your face.
I am doing okay.
Tell us what you're
Still
having there.
Let me guess. Hang on. Let me guess. Haunted Bookshop and a 673.
Nope. Weybridge in Lorenzetti.
What? You disappoint
He tricked
me,
us.
Everett. You disappoint me. Hey, that was a pretty safe bet.
He tricked us there. He did that on purpose in case we were trying to guess so that we wouldn't guess it.
Robert's gonna yell at me later because I'm not smoking Haunted Bookshop.
There you go. Well, that's all right. I would have guessed the same thing. I would have
Now,
guessed
I
the
said
same.
earlier that the haunted bookshop has gone up in price. Am I right about that, Everett? You would know.
I found out yesterday. I was talking to Algonquin Briar, and yes, it's got up to $40 a pound.
Yep.
Oh wow.
What's
So-
$40 a pound?
Haunted Bookshop.
Oh no, say it isn't so.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Pay $40 a
Well, all
pound.
the prices get cheap. I'm gonna have to buy it.
Hey, Everett, man, you should know, and because your dollar's the same as ours, man. $40 a pound is nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll pay $40 a pound
That's
all
when I-
day, every day.
Yeah. So when I get hit with duty though, that's gonna be the price killer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, when you guys get up to $150 for a 50-gram tin, then come and talk to me.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I'll quit
Canadian money
buying.
we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So Yornik, I
So
guess,
40
just came in and kissed Kate goodnight, and he's gone.
Yeah, that's probably true, Kate. That's probably very true.
Yeah, so kind of disappointing that Haunted Bookshop went up in price, but everything's going up in price with everything these days. So
Yeah. Dan, for a pouch of Captain Black here, you're paying about $85, $90.
oh,
Get out.
Yeah.
40. Wow. For a pouch of Captain Black, that is
I know.
crazy.
And about the same money for Carter Hall or half and half.
That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
where's he from?
To Australia.
Oh,
What do you do,
you guys
Glenn?
get?
What's that?
I said, what do you do? Do you pay that, or do you just?
Oh, hell no. I order from over there.
Oh, okay.
I run the gambit of customs here, and if it, you it's like going to a casino. You only bet what you can afford to lose. So when you
Right.
do an order, you have to, as cheap as everything is over there, you have to restrain yourself sometimes. Like, I think the biggest order I've ever done through 4 noggins was £2, and I was making diamonds waiting for it to arrive, but it got through. But I mean,
Oh, wow.
I have. In 10 years of ordering online, I think I've had like 4 packages picked up by customs. So my batting average is pretty good.
We'll
I
take
knew
it.
the tobacco I sent you, it took forever to get there, but it got through.
Well, exactly. I've been waiting. Charlie was good enough to send me a package, and it's been sitting in Miami for over a week now. But I don't care. If it gets here, it gets here. It's not like I'm, absolutely hanging for it to arrive.
Well, that's good to know.
It's.
Yeah, I would probably take.
Remind me, Glenn. I remember. I hope it was you. Did I send you that sticker that Tunnel Take
I
made
did, yeah.
that said YTPC? Did you ever get them?
Yeah, I did, mate. I've got one on my car, and I sent off to the other 2 off to another couple of buddies here in Australia.
Okay, good. I forgot who I sent it to. I know I sent some people that were not in the States, and then I forgot to check back and see if they got them.
I thought I
I'm
sent you
glad
an
you did.
email to say.
I got one
Oh,
also.
I sent you one too, Boris.
Yeah.
You see, I forgot. I forgot who I sent it. I know I remember, and I sent it to everybody. I said I was gonna send it, and then I
And,
forgot who. But I'm
and
glad you
that,
guys
my
got it.
folks, and that, my friends, is why Raphael doesn't do stats.
That's right. That's exactly right. My wife can tell you my memory is really bad. I gotta do things right away or write them in stickies. If you see around here, you'll see stickies all over the place because yeah, that's the only way I can keep track.
Oh man, I've got the same thing, and I have alarms and notes set in my phone.
Yeah, me too. I do the alarm phone thing too. Absolutely.
You know,
live and die by my phone.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is really cool. I'm glad this is working out. So we got 5. They say the limit is 6, so we could even get one more. But I want to take a picture. I'm really glad this worked out because it was frustrating the other day. Actually, it was this morning, right? I think that Simon was trying to get on and we couldn't get him on. And man, I hated that. But now I think we got to figure out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep, it's working great.
We need one more to do the 6 and make sure we get the limit. So if anybody's listening or lurking and you feel up to the challenge, you can go ahead and click on it and we'll get all 6 here.
Yeah, come on, Dan. I know you can get on.
Well, give it a shot there, Kate. Give it a shot. Give it a shot there in Russian. Makorka.
Yeah, right now.
We need another part of the Canadian contingency up here.
Yeah.
In here.
Dan, DDT can get on. He'll be on. If just put the link up, Raphael. Dan, get on.
I think he was cooking.
Well, Dan.
Oh, Tabak.
He can cook later.
Tipo no rapa number 8. I can figure out Tabak out of what you typed there, Kate.
Yeah.
Now the other part. Keep your nah. No, I can't figure out the rest.
Yeah, Jethro, if you know what I mean by making diamonds.
Vanilla is vanilla. Oh, and smooth. Well, I like vanilla tobaccos, Kate. So that's a good one.
You won't like Sutliff vanilla custard. That stuff is brutal.
All right, I'm gonna put the link here again to see if anybody else wants to get on.
Everett, I bought some of that. I had to throw it away because it was stinking up my whole cellar. I mean,
I gave a pound of that.
No, I walk in and smell nothing but vanilla. It was just horrible.
I bought a pound of it, and I just brought it to a guy at work for his dad. Like, screw that.
I walk in, it smells like a vanilla wafer when I walk in. I'm like, God.
Man, I like that smell. Vanilla wafer sounds good to me. That would probably make me hungry. Want to eat some sweets.
It's causing your other tobaccos to taste like vanilla that you don't want. I mean, it is. You can't store it next to other tobaccos. It's loud.
I used to have in the car Molto Dolce and what was the other one? Custard, something custard, vanilla custard.
Vanilla
just to keep the Jeep smelling. Yeah, just to keep the Jeep smelling like vanilla.
We use the real trees. Raphael uses tobacco. I got you.
Yeah, Jethro.
Even if I didn't smoke it.
Okay, now Jethro, I know what making diamonds mean. That went completely over my head, but I understand now. Thank you, brother. Because that's more my language.
Well, I'm sorry. I forgot I was speaking English and not American.
Ouch.
I can do a little bit of Spanish and Boris, you can do a little bit of Finnish and we'll get everybody confused here.
I talk redneck real well.
You guys don't speak Canadian, eh?
I can understand it. That's about it there, Everett. I speak better Australian than I do Canadian, eh?
He does. He speaks good Aussie.
remember I did that video last winter, and Glen Messenger wrote on my thing there. He goes, "Are you nuts? What's wrong with you Canadians?" Coming off the lake, it was minus 20 something outside.
Oh yeah, and there's Everett out lunting.
Yeah.
I'd be more
I'm never
worried about
coming to Canada. No, I smoke my briars in the wintertime. Minus the one time I went for a walk, it was minus 42 with the wind chill.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, nuts.
Yeah, Glenn would look like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic when he's in the water. He'd be froze solid. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it's because it never gets that cold here. I have literally no comprehension of how cold minus 40 is.
Pretty cold.
It just doesn't compute.
It's pretty cold.
Yeah.
I once saw I watched that show Ice Road Truckers once, and they were saying on the screen at the time it was like minus 45, and steel will shatter at that temperature. That just blew
Well,
my
where
mind.
Chris lives, it could get to minus 45, minus 46 in Manitoba.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't function in that kind of weather. I just couldn't.
It's a dry cold though there.
I love that. Oh, it's a dry cold.
We don't have usually more than minus 30 here in South Finland. So.
Yeah, but it'll be minus 10 and you'll be sitting out there in a hoodie and a pair of shorts smoking a pipe, Boris.
I know. Glenn's right. It's the beard, Glenn. Keeps him warm.
Yeah. Insulation.
Yeah.
You know it's cold out when I got icicles coming off my beard, so.
This would be cool to do in the winter time, just to see some of the different, you guys will bundle up over there.
Yeah, Raphael's popping it up. He's in Florida. He doesn't know what freezing temperatures are.
Yeah, you won't see me here with nothing.
Florida.
Yeah, maybe a light jacket.
Florida is very similar to Brisbane, temperature-wise.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah, that's
Is
why
Brisbane
I have to
humid too?
that Jethro's put on there.
I have to drive at least 12, 14 hours north if I want to see any snow or have a nice winter. Nothing
Raphael,
like
I
that
had
here.
to come to America to see snow for the first time.
Oh. Fur hats, cars, building snowmen. Oh man, I like all of that stuff.
Well, y'all get
I
snow
used to go outside.
park, don't you, Glenn? The mountains up there in the central, obviously ski resorts and stuff.
So I didn't quite hear that. Robert, say it again.
Like in the I'd say the south central part, y'all have some mountains with some ski resorts. Y'all get snow there.
Yeah, but I've never been there.
Was that the Australian Alps?
That's what it is.
Yeah. There's a big mountain down there called Mount Kosciuszko.
Yeah.
My best friend and I, when at work, we used to go out in minus 25 with just our T-shirts on at work and go for a smoke.
Oh,
wow.
See, Jethro says he gets minus 40 in January. In January, here we get 40.
Well, I definitely enjoy smoking more in the cold than in the hot. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
true.
don't like the heat either. I'll take the cold.
Yeah, if Boris and I went to Australia or Houston or something like that, we'd die. California, it wouldn't be good.
When the Canadians have their spring break, we always go, to the coast kind of in February or stuff. And I have a camper down there at Myrtle Beach, and it's 40, 50 degrees outside, and the pool is open for the Canadians because they'll get in there and swim in the pool, and we're just looking at them like, what are you? And to them, it's They can take that kind of temperature. We're freezing to death, and they're in the freaking pool diving and swimming, doing backstrokes and stuff.
Yeah.
Down
I
in
hear you,
Sydney,
Kate.
the middle of winter, there's a pool down in a place called Bondi. Bondi Beach is a pretty famous beach here, and they have these rock pools about the size of an Olympic pool, and generally they're retirement age kind of people, but they call them the polar bears, because they'll get in there and do laps in the middle of winter when the water's
Wow.
down to about 10 degrees centigrade, and they'll do laps for hours. It's bizarre.
Wow.
Obviously,
Yeah,
there's nothing in those pools that'll kill them, right? Because
Oh no, there's no blue ring octopus or rock fish or anything like that. No sea
just the
snakes.
cold. If the cold didn't kill them, they're okay.
Well, it's hilarious because I'll do laps for hours, get out, have a heart attack, and drop dead.
Yeah.
But hey, we're fit.
I bet.
Well, I'm going to be
I'm
going
sure
hunting in a couple of weeks, so it'll be cooler
it
weather
helps to
to be
stretch
out in
the
the bush.
skin, I'm sure.
Apologize.
I'm gonna go grouse hunting with my dad for a few days.
Nice.
Yeah. Jethro C, where are you from?
Jethro's in South Carolina, I think he said.
Oh, okay.
No, in Iowa. I'm sorry, Iowa. I got him confused. In Iowa.
Iowa. Okay.
So he's up there.
He's no stranger to the cold.
No.
Mm.
I've been through Iowa when my dad took a wrong turn to go to North Dakota. Lots of cornfields.
Yeah.
Flat, just cornfields. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Corn and ethanol factories.
That's true. That's amazing.
Yeah, Kate, I don't think you have to drive too far to see snow now, though.
Field corn. Can't eat
Yeah,
it.
all I know about Iowa is corn. That's it.
What do you mean you can't eat it?
It's probably made for ethanol or for animal feed.
It's probably fuel corn.
Oh, got it.
It's a hard
kernel.
that it doesn't. You can't get it soft unless you put lime, bullet and lime. You can make what was it called? Hominy. You can make hominy out of it, but you can't eat it off corn. Yep.
That's so weird.
Animals,
having corn that you can't eat. I saw a documentary where I don't think there's a single actual natural seed of corn anywhere anymore. It's all fabricated and whatever fake.
Modified,
and that's weird.
Modified.
They're hybrids and stuff. Yeah.
Carolina.
That's crazy. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people don't know that this is kind of human made and it's fake. It's crazy. So they can resist the pest and the pest control and all those things that they spray them with.
If you think about it, though, I mean, you have to do that or we'd starve to death. I mean, we've got to continue. The more we modify something, it'll eventually become susceptible to diseases because diseases evolve. So we have to continually evolve the corn too, or whatever, So it's just a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes no sense. It's never ending. Where I'm sure that way back in the times of the Mayas and the Aztecs and whoever had the corn, they were just growing it and eating it, and I guess it worked the same way than what we have to change now. But everything's is more and more. There's things that are just fake. That's weird.
Wow.
Haunted Bookshop is real though.
That's real.
It's not genetically modified, is it, Everett?
No.
That'd be interesting. The day that even the tobacco is going to be all fake. That'd be crazy.
I was genetically modified after I started smoking it.
It genetic modifies us now.
Yeah, Kate, it'll be that Children of the Corn.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a
That
movie.
movie,
Now that we're getting close to Halloween, we're gonna start seeing some of all those movies come on TV every hour on the hour.
that movie freaked me out. That one and the clown movie by Stephen King.
It.
It. I didn't.
Oh lordy, I, I,
That was
I
Stephen
a good
love
King's
him
movie.
one
actually.
I
is
like
good.
the newer version.
You like the newest one?
Yeah.
I didn't see the second part. I saw the first one. I haven't seen when they're grown up yet. I haven't watched it.
Oh, that's good.
Me too, Robert. I
Yeah.
haven't seen the second one either, but I like those movies, so I'm sure I will enjoy it.
Have y'all seen the Elvis film? I mean, with Tom Hanks. I bought it last night and I fell asleep. I don't know. It wasn't very.
I did. I rented it. I paid $25 to rent it, and it was terrible. I didn't enjoy it that much.
I got
Wow.
like maybe a quarter away in it. And I just fell asleep. It was not very interesting. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
No, I thought
$25
it
to
was
rent
gonna
it.
be better, but
Good lord.
it was
Well,
terrible. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
and Kate said it was also meh. So wow. So we have a consensus here in
Yeah, I
our
agree.
unofficial movie review. We have at least enough people saying it was thumbs down.
And I'm an
I'm
Elvis
gonna
nut
try to
too.
finish it tonight. I'm gonna try.
It was more of Colonel Parker's spin on Elvis.
I wanted it to be like Bohemian Rhapsody, but it wasn't. It wasn't nothing like that.
No,
Oh well, that movie was something else. They did a good job with that, with the concerts and everything. I haven't seen Elvis. I can't compare it, but Bohemian Rhapsody, I thought they did a great job.
Yeah, I enjoy that movie.
Bohemian
Elvis
Rhapsody
movie
was really good,
Yeah.
and
Unless
the Elton
unless you
John
hate the Queen
movie.
song.
I haven't seen that one yet.
The one about what was that other one? It was involving a little more fantasy. I haven't seen it, but Elton John, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, out of the three movies, though, Bohemian Rhapsody was better.
That would be my guess. Without seeing them, I just you could see that it was just kind of a bigger production, all in all, and the actor was great. The actor they picked to do the main character, he's really good.
yeah. It seemed to be more historically accurate. I mean, even the guys that they got to play as actors looked like Brian May and Roger and John Deacon. That's what they looked like. I mean, I was amazed how well they did.
The timeline was pretty off for that movie, but it was good.
Yeah,
Some
well,
of the
they're gonna take
timeline.
some help.
Yeah. Like Brian
Yeah,
May
plus
said,
you
the
gotta
timeline
fit-
was pretty much off.
Yeah, but
Well,
you got to
which-
fit like 15, 20 years into like 2.5 hours.
Right.
So some things
Yeah.
be a little off.
Well, Brian May was one of the executive producers of that movie too. So obviously he agreed to some of the creative.
Yeah, Knives Out is there. Kate, Knives Out is a good one. That's definitely my style of movie. I like all those whodunit movies. That's my favorite movies.
That's
for
a
sure.
good one.
Knives
Thank you.
Out. Okay, I will have to look that one up.
Yeah, there's a few of whodunit movies that have been pretty cool for sure. They try to do the Agatha Christie movies, but those are kind of slow. They done already Murder in the Nile and Murder on the Train or something like that, and
Orient
they have
Express,
a big cast, but they're very slow.
very, very slow. They weren't bad though.
No, they were great, but I mean, if you're a person that likes action and quick, you might get bored. I enjoy them because again, I like to figure out who done it, but They were a lot slower than, for example, Knives Out, that had a lot more action to it.
I preferred the TV series that was out years ago with the guy that played Hercule Poirot, the guy from England and stuff. I like that series.
Oh yeah, that was a great
David
series for
Suchet
sure. Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, David Suchet. Yeah, and
Yeah, Jethro. The
my
original
favorite.
Clue is definitely a classic there, Jethro, for sure. That movie still makes me laugh. They're so silly.
Yeah, my favorite Sherlock Holmes is Jeremy Brett.
Was that?
My favorite Sherlock Holmes series was the one with Jeremy Brett
Oh,
as the actor.
yes,
He
yes,
played Sherlock.
yes. I like all those. I like to figure out what's going on. I remember. I mean, I was a big fan of Columbo and um, what was the other, and Matlock, just because I just like that kind of type of theme. I used to watch a lot of those. Well, those were old for sure. Well,
Yeah,
this has been awesome, guys. I'm glad that we got all these people here at the same time. We still haven't been able to get six, but I'm sure that we'll get six one of these times. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do it on Tuesday morning and Thursday morning, and then of course we're gonna have the Saturday morning college football thing. Hopefully, we can have Boris and Matthew and Willie from the Nashville Mafia says he's gonna come, and John, and we'll talk some college football. So this is a nice setup, and I like it because I get to take a break and smoke the pipe, and I let you guys talk, and that was awesome.
There you go.
That worked for me too. Hugs there. Thank you, Kate, for joining us. Jethro, do I stream daily? No, I don't stream daily, but I will say probably Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays for now. And then as college lets up a little bit, Lady Fire will do a pop in the tin maybe here and there, and then we'll be live in October. When we go to the Vegas show, we're gonna be live there that whole weekend. We'll try to stream as much as possible. The Sunday at 12, we'll have a table that we'll set up. So yeah, we'll try to keep in touch with you guys.
alrighty. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, Everett. Thank you, Boris. Thanks for everybody joining in. See you around. All right. Signing off.